Thursday night baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Colorado Rockies. These two should provide some big time fireworks.
First pitch. Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are, but all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out.
In the second spot tonight,
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's the first pitch to him. Kyle Seager started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Popped high in the air. Smiley has a play. Makes the play, one away. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting third, second baseman,
DJ LeMahieu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nolan Arenado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that misses inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jose Abreu.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Robbie Cano now. Cano waits on the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Reynolds fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back his way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Logan Forsythe.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Gamble has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yonder Alonso. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Rips this one to first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Mark Reynolds, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. For Alonso, he picks up double number 2 on the year. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mark Reynolds goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Swing and a liner. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. Stepping in, Ben Gamble. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So striding in, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackman going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So stepping in, Mike Zunino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Forsythe is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Desmond fields it cleanly. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1, and he'll try to get back now. So striding forward now, David Vasquez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Vasquez.
Curveball that time, not even close. Seager at third, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance. Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Gamble. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Smiley steps into the windup. 2-2 pitch on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Second baseman.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 out. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half for 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Dyson is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number
Now
11.
batting, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Smiley's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Henniger has it in his tracks. Oh no, it drops. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yonder Alonso, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Once again a 3-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Forsythe is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
LeMahieu onto the grass. 2 down.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. At
Now
the plate, Mitch Haniger.
Right fielder.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way. There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he was just flat out fooled, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
Ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. David Dahl will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now, David Vasquez becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. Seager has it. Cano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mike Zunino goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Gerard Dyson is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Ready once again, Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kyle Seager.
Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. And gone up into the second deck. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Hit in the air to right field. Gall's in pursuit. And that retires the side. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Charlie Blackman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. To 2-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-2, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball, same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Relay to first, and that'll take care of Cruz. It's a double play.
Left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamble. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Forsythe has it in his tracks. And the inning. Ready for another chance. Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
That misses 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On its way is pitch number 75. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Steve Cishek takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first. And
Steve Cishek.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Carlos Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that misses ball 1. Here it comes 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A runner at first with no outs here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Arenado rounds the corner and is headed home. And to score, the runner from second. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
David Dahl. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Ariel Miranda.
David Dahl is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Stepping in. Mitch Haniger. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the Adam on Vino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted in the air out to right. Dahl has a beat on it. 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. 1 man out. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gerard Dyson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now. Not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Dahl is there, and he'll put it away. Ready now, David Vasquez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, David Vasquez.
Nick Vincent is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Sandy Leon. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a flare out toward right center. Dyson moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. Now the relay home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Jake McGee answers the call from Duck. Danny
Your
Valencia
attention, please.
will pinch hit here, and
Pinch
he's
hitting
the
for the
potential
Mariners.
tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer
Danny
starts to get loose
Valencia.
out there. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So coming to the plate. Jose Abreu. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dahl over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And another foul ball. A purple and black crowd of 50,000 plus on their feet now in Denver. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
The final line score for
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Dinos and the Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for
center fielder Kenny Lofton.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Second spot tonight.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Beltran. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with the Twins, second baseman D. Gordon.
Liner towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is lined into left field. A base hit. Jake Lamb standing in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now. Justin Wilson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with one man out. And now the runner's trying for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Cabrera has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Blackmon. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman.
Fouled back.
Brandon Belt.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Right
First pitch on its way.
Blackmon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Digging in, Zach Kozar. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And it's grounded foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hits this one hard the other way. Gordon is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard. Bearing in on you, though.
Tony Gwynn will move into the on-deck circle now.
Tony Gwynn.
Jake Diekman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, D. Gordon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground near home. That winds up foul.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in.
Kelvin
Now at the
Herrera.
plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Twins.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in, Jake Diekman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ryan Zimmerman will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Softly hit out to short. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Striding in once again, Trey Turner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Beltran is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Kelvin Herrera is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Ready for another chance. Kenny Lofton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Soto goes to get it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Digging in to try it again.
Number 7,
Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And a fastball just a bit high. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Carlos Beltran.
Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. On the move is Lofton. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. One out and a runner on second base. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman. Now 0 for 1 for him.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat. Back-to-back changeups, and you fouled that one off right there. I don't think you can.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Line to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
First baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top. MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Chinese Taipei and Seoul. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall now out beyond the 385 sign. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Batting second here tonight. Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. Roberto Osuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he were...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Shortstop, Henley Ramirez.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Blackmon has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A wave and a
is 1-2.
miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ken Griffey Jr. will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's a look over to first and the runner back. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Cozart for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. Nate Jones takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first.
Now playing right field.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Throw won't get him. So stepping in. Jake Lamb.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. The tag, and he is out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Jed Jerko now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. He's set and the pitch.
Real Muto.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Jake Lamb standing in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Jake Diekman takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Here's the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss at a 6. Here's the shortstop. Zach Kozar. He'll get us going here in the bottom. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Batting 7th, left fielder
Michael Conforto is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Slides down the left side, but foul. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
There to take it is Marte for the first out. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Jonathan Villar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored. Walk. Soria. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Jerko onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now. Jake Diekman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Rubel Cabrera will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too. Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So striding in, Joaquin Soria. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-2 home, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the strike.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. No problem here. 1 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Belt, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a ball 1-0. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Turner's on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ball chop foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He pulls this one into right. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out. Jake Diekman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jonathan Villar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he is in there.
He's good.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at bat. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the winning run is across to score. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one today in Diamond.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Chris Stavinsky, a right-handed.
Ray Turner.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Jake Lamb standing in now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jake Lamb goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brandon Belt is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff. Stuff is obviously the...
And his game of hide and seek. Into the box here is the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's D. Gordon now.
Baseman, D. Gordon.
Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Turner, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And he just manages to get his hand in. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back safely. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Throw over to first. And the runner back. Here it is on 3-1. Runner goes for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Turner's on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Conforto racing back. Gone! Stepping in, number 35. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 35.
And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Marcell Ozuna.
Kelvin Herrera takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the stretch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hard on the ground towards short. Cozart is there. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the end. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart.
Zach
into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Gordon coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Gordon is there. He'll whip this one to first in time. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Ready with the 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Charlie Blackmon will be summoned off.
Now coming into pinch hit, Charlie.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Now
Jake
pitching.
Diekman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one. Paul Konerko will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Down the third baseline, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Number 9, second
Digging in
baseman,
for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now a bunt attempt here. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single. Giancarlo Stanton now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Nate Jones answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Standing in, Nate Jones. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Nate Jones.
In there, 0-1. Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Asdrubal Cabrera. Now pitching, David.
Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Leading it off, pitcher Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
How about it?
Here's
Second
D. Gordon.
D. Gordon.
To first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trey Turner. Ken Giles enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Grounded foul. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 35 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Yelich is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between Seoul and Boston. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Twins.
Leading off for the Twins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And now we see some early stirring out there in the bullpen as it looks like a left-hander is starting to warm up. Swing and a little blooper to center. Story ranging into the outfield. One down. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Number 7.
Now here's the pitch. Bounce down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are two away. Striding into the box, Jake Lamb. Donnie Hart, a 5'11" left-handed reliever. Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Two out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Venezuela, right fielder, Starling
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 13.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, he's made two tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him straight.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Ryan Zimmerman. Will come on now as the pinch hitter. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander. Bruce Rondon, a right-handed. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The pitch. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
To 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now, Charlie Blackmon.
Fielder number 19.
Tony Sipp, the lefty standing 6th. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Marte, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the changeup is way low that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Marcelo Zuna will look for some 2-out magic here. Tommy Kahnle takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So striding in, Ian Desmond. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 6.
Here's Mark Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Kemp. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 out.
Oh, there is Cabrera to first. It's in time. Now at the plate, Giovanni Soto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. The pitcher, Roberto Ozuna, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Desmond shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is under it. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Matt Wieters. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jake Diekman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Tommy Kahnle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Yasmani Tomas. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded by Kozar. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.